Hi folks, I was thinking it'd be good to do a summary video of all the things I've found help to get through tough times. So I think one of the most important things in life is to be kind to yourself, like be good to yourself, and if you're a good-hearted person, you deserve good things to happen for you. And a lot of us were raised to feel we're bad to do good things for ourselves, but really you're a really important person and you deserve to have good things in life, so please do good things for yourself. And the more small things we do for ourselves that are nice, the more that can help build up feeling good in our days, and it can help us on tough days a lot, just to do little things that are kind to ourselves and nice for ourselves, like have a wee cup of tea or something, and things like that. And I think it helps a lot to have aims in life, like things we want to do. And because like in the Bible it says, I think it's like the people without a vision shall perish. So I think in a lot of ways it's true, where if we don't have something we really want to aim for, and something we hope is going to happen, and something to look forward to happening, then life can get really depressing, if we don't have any hope for a good future. So I think it's really, really, really good to have a think about what you'd really like to build up in life and what you'd really like to have in life, and try to find ways to get closer to having that, and then like write down all the steps you think would help you to get to where you want to be, and the steps to build up what you'd like to have in life and to protect what you have in life, and then try doing those steps. And I think the more steps we try to do to get to life being how we want it and closer to how we want it, that can really help build up how we feel a lot. And like things, when we try to do things, quite often things don't work out the way we hoped they would, but I've been finding that especially when things are going badly wrong, it can feel really difficult to even want to try and do things. But I think especially in times like that, it's so important to just try and do even small things that help us to get closer to how we would like things to be. And it doesn't have to be big things, it can even just be sort of small things like tidy up the kitchen so it's nicer for us when we make food, and or make our space around us nicer so it's comfortable for us, or little steps like phone someone or send a message to someone that cares about us, and so we get a nice message back, and so we can build up links with good-hearted people, And I think that's another massively important thing in life, is to try to only have good-hearted people who actually care about you and are supportive to you in your life. And anyone who repeatedly makes you feel down, or anyone who keeps on making you feel down for no good reason, those people are best to be avoided, and to keep them out of our lives, and sometimes like people who care about us will say stuff that brings us down, but it can be because they're trying to help us, like with me, if someone tells me it's good to try and do things, and then I'm quite stubborn, so that if that makes me defensive, then I end up feeling like angry at people because I feel like they're telling me what to do. But really sometimes when people get us down, it's because they're trying to help us, so not all criticism is it doesn't always mean someone's bad if they're criticizing us. But I think if there's people in our lives who keep on just not being supportive to us, it's really good to get those people out of our lives, if there's people that just keep on saying things that hurt our feelings and all that. And I've found, like, over the end of last year, I really tried to start really thinking about, when I'm talking with people or when I send messages to people, like if they are not supportive to me, and they're harsh to me and all that, I've started to just cut those people out of my life. And to be honest, like, life has been a lot better, and because I get upset a lot less often when I cut those mean-hearted people out of my life. And it can be difficult because we can end up with like no friends to speak with because we've cut everyone out of our lives because everyone we knew was being mean to us. But it can really help a lot to like just try and make it so we only have people in our lives who are supportive to us. That really helps a lot. And protect ourselves, and protect our boundaries. And you deserve to be treated with respect and treated well by people, and to only have people in your life who are glad to hear from you, who are happy to hear from you, and who are, like, I've started to have a rule now where if I send messages to people and they read them but they don't reply to me, if it happens once or twice, then I think, okay, they're maybe busy. But if they keep on doing that, where they read my messages and they don't bother replying to me, I've started to just block those people out of my social media. And even if it's people I used to be really close friends with, because I've realised I need people in my life who actually genuinely are glad to hear from me, and who respect me enough to take the time to at least let me know they've read my message or something, And I think that helps a lot with building up how we feel, because it can really damage our self-esteem if we try to reach out to people and they just ignore us, or they're cold-hearted to us, or they don't respect us enough to even reply to say they're busy or something, So I think that helps a lot as well, with building up how we feel. And I think exercise is massively important, like, for building up how we feel as well. I've found that helps a lot, because when we're stressed out and depressed, like, especially with stress and anxiety, our bodies create a lot of chemicals in our system that actually make us feel down. The chemicals like cortisol, I think it is, after we're stressed out in tough times, on stressful days, our bodies create cortisol, which actually ends up making us feel quite depressed and down. And a really good way to get those chemicals out of our system is to do hard physical exercise, where we get our heart beating fast, and we do that for like even 5 or 10 minutes. It like can really help to make us feel better, because it kind of flushes the depressing feeling chemicals out of our system after we've been stressed out. And it really helps a lot to really do some hard physical exercise, like run on the spot, or go for a run, or just walk quickly, or dance around like a mad thing for 5 minutes, to your favourite lively music, And it's mainly if you get your heart beating a lot, and especially if you can start to build up a sweat, like get your heart beating fast. And check with your doctor if you need to, though, to make sure it's safe to do physical exercise. I'm not a doctor, so but it's up to you to decide what's safe for you, and check with the doctor if it's safe for you to exercise. But I really think doing hard physical exercise, I never used to do it, but on times when I do it, I feel a lot better than I did when I don't. So yeah, I think that's the main things I found help to get through tough times quicker and faster, is be kind to yourself, do nice things to yourself, think of the things you'd really like to build up in life and to do, and the things you want to protect, and then think of the steps you need to do, or that you could do, to get closer to making your hoped for dreams come true. And then do those steps. And then when things go wrong, when we try to do things, if we keep on trying to do more things, that can lead to more things working out more often in good ways for us. So it helps a lot when things go wrong, when we're trying to do things. It helps a lot to just keep on trying to do more things, and especially small, easily achievable, small goals that we can manage to do fairly easily, because that can build up a feeling that we can manage to do things, and also it can make a big difference over a period of time. If we do 30 small things to make our environment and our lives better, that can really help make our days a lot better, you know. So you know, like, and it can help us to feel a lot better. So that's better. I was getting the sun in my eyes there. I've moved. So yeah, a small step made a big difference there, because just by moving a tiny bit, I managed to make my eyes feel a lot better. So it just shows you small steps can make things a lot better. Yeah, so be kind to yourself. If you're going through tough times, be really kind to yourself. And if people tell you shouldn't be kind to yourself, then keep those people away from you, because anyone who genuinely cares about you would want you to have a happy life, you know. And you know, so be kind to yourself. Do the little things to make your day better. Think about the things you'd love to build up in life, and try and think of the steps to do to get closer to that. Doing regular physical exercise helps a lot. And keeping people out of our lives who get us down all the time, and people who are not supportive to us, keep those well away from us, and just don't even try to interact with them, because otherwise they'll keep on dragging us down. Oh, and some people, I've noticed, when I'm in a good mood and when things are going well for me, some people seem to get really angry about that at me, and some people treat me really badly when I'm feeling happy. And I realise those people are just bitter, angry people who don't want other people to be happy, so they try to make us feel down by saying horrible things to us or being horrible to us. And when we're happy, you know, and that's why we come under attack when we're happy, I think, by some people. So it's best with those people just to keep them well away from us. And if it's safe to, like, get angry at them and tell them to F off, you know, like, because some people say we shouldn't do that, but I think it damages our self-esteem if we don't stick up for ourselves when we can, because we feel like, oh, we let those people be horrible to us. So and also a lot of bullies, a lot of abusive people will only be abusive to people who don't stand up for themselves. So by being nice to them, we end up making them be more abusive to us. So it's good to have boundaries and to be assertive and to tell people who are being abusive to us to leave us alone and to be kind to us, or to F off, you know. Because you deserve respect when you're good-hearted to other people, and anyone who says you don't, they're best avoided. And I think that's pretty much it for my summary of things I've found are useful to do to make our days better. And I'm still on my quest to make my life better. I'm still, like, technically homeless at the moment. I'm like, I've got a place to stay, luckily. I'm living in someone else's house, which is really kind of them. And well, and that's the thing, like, you know, sometimes people can be kind-hearted to us, and they don't even realise how big a difference that can make to our lives. And like, sometimes it's someone being kind-hearted to someone, and someone being supportive to someone, and someone being glad to hear from someone, and someone saying nice things to someone, that can save someone's life some days. So anyone, like, who's good-hearted to other people, thank you so much for being good-hearted to other people, and it's really massively appreciated on tough days, especially by people like me, you know. So when we're broken and all that, you know, so, and trying to fix ourselves. But I'd better go for now, but it's been really nice talking with you, and please subscribe to the channel, because I've only got about 16 subscribers, and if you've watched all the way through his videos, so thanks so much. And I'm basically on a quest to try and find ways to make my life better and to rebuild my life, and to talk about things I find help to make tough times better, faster, and to get through things I find help to get through tough times faster. And I really hope it helps someone to have a better day. And if you know anyone who's having a tough day, please be supportive to them, because you never know, if someone's having a really hard time and they say they're having a really hard day, please be supportive to them, because you might save their life. They might really need support and help, and even just sending a message to them every so often saying, hey, how are you doing? I hope you're okay. You know, if you every so often, if you just ask people and say you hope they're okay, that you could literally save someone's life by doing that if they're having a tough time. So thank you so much to anyone who's good-hearted to other people. And if you're having a tough time, please just get in touch through the comments section. And I'm really bad at sometimes it takes me weeks or months to check my comments section, because I tend to like hide away from the world a lot, and when I'm going through tough days. So but I'm doing these videos because I really hope it can help someone to get through tough times faster if you're having a bad day or you're having a tough time. And I'm hoping me talking about things I find help to get through crisis and trauma and tough days just help someone to have a better day and help you to have a better day if you need it. So yeah, like I think the summary is be kind to yourself, do nice things to yourself, even little small things to yourself that help your day to feel better, and keep people out of your life if they make you feel down over and over again, and unless they're trying to help you genuinely and they do genuinely care about you. Because, you know, like if someone's a heroin addict and someone's telling them it's good to get off the heroin, that's not being abusive. That's someone caring about someone, you know, when they're telling them that sort of criticism, you know. But like, and I think stay away from people who can drag you into bad situations. That's important, you know, because at tough times it's quite often easy to hang out with. Sorry, the video cut out there. Yeah, I was saying at tough times that it can be quite easy to hang out with people who are not judgmental but happen to like drink a lot or do a lot of drugs or get up to all sorts of craziness. And really looking back on my life, at times I've been feeling lost, I've hung out with people just to feel I've got company because they were good fun to hang out with, but they ended up getting me into really dangerous situations sometimes, and living a life that was destroying me, you know, with all the different, you know, the drugs and all that stuff I was doing and the drinking and all that, you know. And like now I've not smoked any drugs for ages, and I very rarely drink. And sorry, my phone memory's running out. I was saying it's really good to stay away from people that are leading us into bad situations, and I found that's really helped my life a lot, just to avoid people that were good to hang out with and fun to hang out with, and they were quite supportive a lot of the time, but you know, if they're getting you into doing things that are destroying you, like, it's good to avoid people like that. And basically, yeah, be kind to yourself, avoid people that treat you bad, and think about what you'd really like to build up in life, and try and think of the steps you could do to get closer to the things you want to do in life, and do those steps. And then the more often we do things, the more often things will work out for us. And when things don't work out for us, if we keep on trying to do small things, then at some point something will work out good for us, hopefully. And if it doesn't work out, then maybe it wasn't meant to be, is a good way of looking at it, and maybe we were meant to be doing something else, and maybe we were meant to have a time where things aren't working out because it's maybe teaching us lessons that are going to be helpful in the future, you know. And also it can help us maybe to help other people in the future if we go through tough times. So maybe the tough times can be useful in a way as well, you know, like even though it feels rubbish to go through them at the time. But and if people look down on you because you're going through tough times, that just shows that they're pieces of trash that don't have any empathy, you know. So best to avoid people that best to avoid people that look down on us if we're going through tough times, or if we've been through tough times. They just don't know how lucky they are that they've not been through it, you know. So and I hope things work out good for you, and please press subscribe to the channel, because I've only got about 16 subscribers, and I massively appreciate if you've watched this far. And I'd better go for now, but be kind to yourself and do lots of things you'd love to do, and even little small things, and maybe that'll help to make life absolutely brilliant and great, and we'll look back on this time and think, oh, things actually turned out good. Yay! I hope. But I hope to see you soon, and hopefully things will get a lot better for us all soon. Loads of love to you. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.